All right, YouTube, I hope you're doing well. It's Friday, and I hope you're expecting an awesome day today. Man, it is so beautiful under my favorite tree, and I am excited. I have a good thought for you. Guess what time it is? Guess what time it is? It's lunchtime conversation time. All right, so I know you all come every day, and I appreciate it. I hope you stick with me a little longer. I'm set up. I'm ready to go. But you got to see the intro first. So come right back. All right? All right, family. Welcome back to the channel. Can you tell I'm a little bit excited? You should know that I'm always excited. May not come off in the topic always, because sometimes we have to talk very serious. And we have to be very posh and poised and make sure that you get the point. But today is Friday. The weekend is right around the corner, and I want you all to be excited about what's going down today. So I've been working on a project, and you all will be able to see it if you go to Twitter. We'll put the Twitter name up there somewhere so that you all can follow us on Twitter. Check it out. I just worked on a project. There is a speakers conference, or a speakers-oriented conference. Motivational speakers, social media speakers, speakers of all kinds come together to be encouraged by one another. Like I tell you all the time, iron sharpens iron. So if there are people in the field that you want to be not related to, but engaged with, spend some time finding out the people that are in there. And so, as part of the project, so let's go back to the beginning. So, originally, the conference is called Influence 2018. At least it's Influence, but this year is 2018. So, that was the conference. And so, I met some people that are in the local area that I didn't realize were part of this conference, and they talked about a lot of great people in the field that I am on YouTube because of, right? And so it was good to really see what they were doing at this conference and making the best of a conference versus just going to a conference to go to a conference. Why would you do that rather than go out there and engage and make it big and do big things out there and really get to know people? Well, since I wasn't able to actually go to the conference personally, I was able to, on Twitter, watch some of the videos from it, engage with some of the people that went to it, and really just to get to know a little bit about it. So, as part of the project, one of the guys that I follow on Twitter, his name is Brian, and I'll put his stuff in the description below. You don't need to follow it right now. But he called out some people throughout the time that he was there and enjoying it and sitting down with people and really engaging with them. And I was ecstatic to learn more about these people. Well, one of the other guys that I know, Chris, and I've talked to Chris a little more often than Brian because I met Chris through Chat Snap. Yeah, on Twitter. So there was a Twitter chat called Chat Snap, and we were talking about Twitter, and he's been in all 50 of the states on Snapchat and just doing great things with Salvation Army and visiting and helping and motivating people. And yeah, Chris, I'm going to put his information down in the description as well because he is an awesome guy. Y'all need to check him out as well. Don't do it right now. Get to the end of this video first, and then y'all can go and check them out and follow them and all that good stuff. But because of them encouraging other people and knowing that, for me, their opinions matter in the sense of what they think in the social media realms, and people that they talk to and engage with are worth actually looking up and just seeing who they were. So I took a second and looked up, did some research, read through websites, read through their feeds, their social media feeds, and I found a lot of good information about a number of the speakers that were out there, whether they were actually on stage or whether they were just engaging with one another and encouraging each other to keep on pushing and hearing stories from one another, how they're doing out in the real world, and really engaging with their coaching styles and coaching skills and so forth. And it has been awesome. It has been an awesome experience. And so if you follow me on Twitter, you will see the video replies that I have made to each and every one of them that I engage with, or I hope to engage with. You know, I didn't make any ask. It wasn't about the asking. It was about letting them know what an awesome job that they're doing. One of them in particular that I really connect, well, there are a few of them that I really connect with, but one in particular is a CEO of Southwest Airlines. And first off, I love Southwest. They've always treated me well, and when things went wrong on my flights, they've always upgraded me. So, but his name is Gary, and he's the CEO for them. And one of the things that he does, and that I've seen him do within his feed, is engage with the employees as well as the customers. And one of his philosophies is dealing with the golden rule. Now, everybody knows the golden rule. Treat others like you want to be treated, right? And so when a CEO of a company is standing on that, and you also see him doing that on the regular, like it's not something that, oh, yeah, he says he's doing it, but when you actually see him, he's talking to a whole bunch of other people. He's not really sharing anything with those to kind of grow them to the next level. Like, think of Undercover Boss, this TV show, but in plain sight. That's kind of how I mark Gary, because that's what I'm seeing based off of his feed, based off of what Southwest is putting out. And they're standing with the same moral compass that I try to push out to you every single day. Everybody is valuable. People are the best asset that any company, any life could have. And so you have to make sure that you get to know people, engage with people, spend time with people, because you can never go wrong with people. You can trust computers all day, every day, but if you've engaged with the people, the numbers may be slightly skewed on the computer. They could even be wrong. But if you're truly engaging with people, spending time with people, people aren't going to necessarily lie to you when you're really engaged with them. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you aren't really spending time with them, don't always expect the whole truth and nothing but the truth. But when you really engage with people and you want feedback, they will not only stand with you, but they'll tell you about yourself. And sometimes they will open up some doors that may have needed to be opened that you didn't even know existed. You feel me? So get to know people, really engage with people. For those of you that have never heard of Influence 2018, go ahead and Google it. I'm sure the website is still up and that there's more stuff going on. NSA, or the National Speakers Organization, or Association, not organization, not NSO, NSA. They were the people behind everything, and their co-chairs for this event were amazing. They did a ridiculous Matrix theme, like introduction type engagement thing, and let me tell you, it was hilarious. And then they did a follow-up video with people throughout the conference doing their favorite Matrix poses. You know the Matrix, Neo, Mr. Anderson. Yeah, you know it. Come on, get out of here. All right, so make sure that you, first off, engage with people, get to know people, make those genuine connections that you really want to have. And if you want to be treated a certain way by people, then treat them the way you want to be treated. The golden rule is biblical. You may not think so, but it is. I promise you. And if you don't believe me, ask me about it. I'll send you the Bible verse. What? Ha ha ha. I hope that you all have a very wonderful weekend. You're looking forward to doing some awesome things. I'm going to be hanging out with my kids most of the weekend and still celebrating some of my birthday with some friends and so forth. So it's going to be an awesome weekend ahead. You know me, as always. If I can tomorrow, I may stop in and do another lunchtime conversation tomorrow. But we shall see how the day goes. I love each and every one of you, and I appreciate you all staying with me, subscribing, and taking all the time that you do out of your day to enjoy the lunchtime conversations and engage with me daily. So, until next time, I love you. God loves you. And until next time, be inspired, be edified, be encouraged. Put God first in all that you do. Love unconditionally, do what you love. And always live an amp life. I hope to see you next week. Stay out of too much trouble. Catch you soon.